We have nothing against Hausas, said the indigenous people of Biafra denies killing of its northerners in Imo State. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Welcome to a misery news. Obonge news, correct news. Now we bring you the topmost of the top news with the happen all over the world. Don't forget to like this channel. Don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to share. Don't forget to on your notification button so that whenever our news enter, now you go be the first we go receive. I'm all listening to the news proper. The indigenous people of Biafra, IPOB, has distanced itself from the killing of its northerners living in Orogwe, Imo State. Recall that 8 northerners were reportedly killed in Imo State, and IPOB was accused in the process. Denying its involvement on Saturday, the group, in statement signed by its spokesperson, Emma Powerful, said that it has nothing against the Hausa people living peacefully in the region. The group conspicuously noted that those fingering it are looking for cheap blackmails. IPOB has severally said that we have nothing against Hausa people living peacefully and do their legitimate businesses. Anybody linking IPOB to the recent attack in Imo State is doing that to demonize and blackmail the indigenous people of Biafra. IPOB has not and will never attack any peaceful individual or group of people doing legitimate business or trading in their territory. We are after criminals and bandits they brought into our territory masquerading as Fulani herdsmen who kidnap for ransom, rape our women, and murder our farmers in the forests and bushes. The indigenous people of Biafra will never succumb to pressure and blackmail from pursuing those terrorists masquerading as herdsmen in the bushes and forests. Eastern Security Network has been dealing and dislodging those sponsored terrorists and will continue to do so until they vacate the forests and bushes. The indigenous people of Biafra did not harm or kill anyone in Imo State on Monday because we are peaceful and have not indulged in enforcing non-existent Monday sit-at-home order. We are focused on rescuing Biafrans. Every Biafran, including good-spirited Nigerian, know that the indigenous people of Biafra is not involved in unwanted killing going on. If our people, whom we are paying heavy price to protect, would be easily deceived by enemies, that means they are not worthy of being dying for. Biafra enemies can do their best to stop us, but in the end, Biafra will be restored completely because Elohim is behind the struggle. My people, and so we see them today for emissary news. Some time ago, there was a kind of clash where the Hausas were killed in Orogwe, Imo State, in the southeastern part of Nigeria, that is supposed to be a territory that belongs to the indigenous people of Biafra. Of course, you know that the indigenous people of Biafra has been struggling, fighting to make sure that they have their freedom and become a nation of their own and move out of Nigeria. And as it is going now, what they are actually waiting for is for the referendum and also the spearhead, who is the leader of the indigenous people of Biafra, Mazen Nandekano, is currently in the DSS detention where he is being banned by the DSS operatives. And he has been going from one court to another ever since he was extraordinary rendition from Kenya to Nigeria on the June of 2021. And as it stands now, this is October 2022. Mazen Nandekano MNK or Hamadike one of Ndibo is still in the DSS custody. And by hope, the Biafrans and the Omuchineke of his people still believe that one day Kano will still regain his freedom. And his people, who are the indigenous people of Biafra and followers, has come out openly to deny the killing of Hausa people in Orogwe. And they have said that the indigenous people of Biafra does not indulge in terrorist activities, that they don't have any hand in killing innocent citizens who are residing in their territory, that their own matter and what they are looking at is making sure that kidnappers and also terrorists who masquerade themselves in form of Fulani herders are flushed out of their territory, making sure that their people are not harmed. And they have also said that whatever that is happening, that it is not good, that their people who are the Biafrans will buy a cheap lie and also a propaganda and blackmail that have been propelled against the indigenous people of Biafra in order to paint them black before their people, that they are the one killing the Hausas who are residing in Igbo land. And they have denied such act, saying that they don't have a hand in such an act, that if such a thing had happened or had taken place somewhere in the Biafra territory, that is not their handwork. That is the handwork of their enemies who are trying to blackmail them in order to take advantage of it to paint Biafrans point black. They have said that what they are after is protecting their people, and they have also advised the people of Biafra not to buy cheap lies that have been peddled, that these lies are just to get at them and stop the work that Umu Chineke are doing. So they have encouraged their people not to buy such cheap lie, that they themselves, they do not indulge in such acts, that they are not terrorists, that whatever they are doing is just legal means of getting the Biafra nation to become reality. And IPOB said that they will never succumb to pressure and blackmail from pursuing those terrorists masquerading as herdsmen in their bushes and their forests, that they will not succumb to pressure. Of course, that means that maybe the news that is actually coming up is a kind of pressure and blackmail in order to stop them from achieving their goals. But there is this statement that says that nothing can stop a man with right mental attitude from achieving his or her goal. So I think the Biafrans are actually developing a right mental attitude in order to be able to chase their dream and be able to achieve it. But if you look at it in the right sense, forget politics and every other thing and the way African politicians reason, you will find out that what actually the indigenous people of Biafra are doing is very legal, because what they are actually fighting for is just to have a nation of their own, and it is very legal in the United Nations Constitution and also in Nigerian Constitution. Of course, you know that Nigeria is a full signatory to whatever constitution that United Nations are abiding by, of which thereby making them a statutory signatory to whatever oaths that have been taken in the United Nations. So the indigenous people of Biafra has come out. They say that ESN has been dealing and dislodging those sponsored terrorists and will continue to do so until they vacate the Biafran forest and bushes. Of course, you know that there are some things that have been happening where people will go to their farm and they will be raped by herders. Some are being killed, and some of them you find out that cattle and has taken over their farmland. Of course, you know that some people who reside in the rural area does not have any other means of livelihood or any other means of increasing their economic activities except through their farm work and farm products. And some of these people are the one that produce this farm produce, then bring it down to the people that are in the urban areas for them to patronize them. So now, if you stop the activities of economic growth in the rural area, that means that is going to affect those in the urban areas, because that is going to make the cost of food and livelihood to go very high. And as it stands now, you know, the issue in Nigeria whereby the economic stability of the nation is no longer intact. Everything, the prices of things are skyrocketing daily. So the ESN has said that they will not cease to fight until they dislodge those criminals, those marauders, those headers who are not the real headers, but their main intention and plan is to, terrorize the territory in the southeastern part of Nigeria, which is supposed to be the Biafran territory. Don't forget that you are still on Emissary News. I'll draw the curtain here. Please don't forget to like this channel. Don't forget to subscribe to this channel. Don't forget to like this channel. Don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to on your notification button so that whenever our news enter, you could be the first to receive them. Remain blessed. God bless you.